Welcome back to the Life of Mary, Part 2. We're continuing the incredible story from our last video. A quick reminder before we begin, this content is for entertainment and informational purposes. The images and voice you see and hear are generated by AI, and the content is brought to you by Prime Media for TV. We apologize for any changes in the graphics. We do our best to balance historical depiction with platform policies. Thank you for your understanding. Let's dive back into the story. After the angel's visit to Joachim, a heavenly messenger also appeared to his wife, Anna. The angel spoke to her, saying, "Fear not, Anna, and do not think what you see is a spirit. For I am the angel who has presented your prayers and good deeds before God. I am now sent to you with joyous news." The angel continued, "A daughter will be born to you. You shall name her Mary, and she will be blessed above all other women. From the very moment of her birth, she will be filled with the grace of the Lord. She will stay in her father's house for the 3 years of her weaning. Afterward, she will be devoted to the service of the Lord and will not depart from the temple until she reaches the age of discretion." There, the angel explained, "She will serve the Lord night and day with fasting and prayer. She will abstain from everything that is unclean and will never know any man. She will be an unparalleled example of purity, a virgin without any defilement. And this virgin shall bring forth a son. Yes, a maid shall bring forth the Lord who, by his grace, his name, and his works will be the Savior of the world." To confirm these words, the angel gave Anna, "Sign, arise and go up to Jerusalem. When you come to the gate known as the Golden Gate, you will meet your husband, for whose safety you have been so concerned. When you find these things have happened exactly as I've said, believe that everything else I have told you will also undoubtedly come to pass." Following the angel's command, both Joachim and Anna left the places where they had been praying. They traveled toward Jerusalem, and just as the angel had foretold, they met at the Golden Gate. Seeing each other was a moment of immense joy. They were overjoyed not just by their reunion, but also by the divine visions they had both received. Fully satisfied and confident in the promise of a child, they gave heartfelt thanks to the Lord, who lifts up the humble. After praising God together, they returned home. Their hearts were filled with a cheerful and certain expectation, patiently waiting for God's promise to be fulfilled. In due time, Anna conceived and brought forth a daughter. Following the angel's command, the loving parents named her Mary. The long years of waiting and prayer had ended, and their home was now filled with the joy of this blessed child. When 3 years had passed and the time of Mary's weaning was complete, her parents prepared to fulfill their vow. They brought the young Virgin Mary to the temple of the Lord, along with their offerings. The temple was an impressive structure built upon a mountain. To ascend to the main areas, there were 15 stairs, corresponding to the 15 Psalms of degrees. The altar of burnt offering, which was outside, could only be reached by climbing these stairs. Anna and Joachim, parents of the blessed infant Mary, placed her on the very first step. While they were busy changing from their travel clothes into the clean, neat garments required by custom, something miraculous happened. The young Virgin of the Lord, all on her own, began to ascend the stairs. She climbed all 15 steps, one after another, without anyone's help to lead or lift her. Anyone watching would have thought she was a person of perfect, mature age, not a toddler. In this moment, the Lord performed an extraordinary work in the infancy of his Virgin. This miracle was a powerful sign, an evidence of the greatness she was destined for in the years to come. Her ascent symbolized her future spiritual journey, rising ever closer to God. After her parents had offered up their sacrifice according to the law and had completed their vow, they made the difficult decision to leave their daughter at the temple. They entrusted Mary to the care of the other virgins who were being brought up there in the temple apartments. With heavy but faithful hearts, Joachim and Anna returned home, having dedicated their long-awaited child to the service of the Lord. This concludes part 2 of the life of Mary. What an incredible beginning to a remarkable life. If you found this story as moving as we did, please give this video a like, share it with others who might appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss part 3. Thank you for watching.